Learning English might be easier than you think. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Vardeep and in this video we are going to talk about some topic based questions and we all want to speak English. Okay, so when you are alone you can try these questions. So let's get started. So I start with my first question. My first question is should zoo be banned all over the countries because they keep animals in confinement? I also agree on this point because you can see there are wild animals in zoo, but they are not living in their natural habitat. They are not living in their natural state. Suppose that if I give you an example, like if you are ripped from your family, if you are separated from your family and you are kept in a little cell, how will you feel there? You will feel very captivated there. Animals have also their feelings, but we never try to understand their feelings, because if you go any zoo, you are with your family, you want to enjoy watching them, but we never try to understand anything about them. Like there are so many people, like they say they have educational purpose, like they go there because they want to learn something from animals. But there was also a research which has been conducted by Harvard University, and 2000 plus students were taken to zoo, and after that when they came from there, they were of course they were shown so many animals there, and it was found that 90% students, they did not learn anything from animals. So of course you have excuse, like you have educational purpose, you want to learn something from animals, but you don't think anything for animals. And like migratory bird, flamingo, polar bear, they need cool place to live because they cannot live in warmer place, but in zoo you can see, you can watch them. So the fact is they are not living in their natural state, and because of all these things they die. So I have finished my first question. Now I move to my another question. Is newspaper will be a thing of past? So in upcoming time I have no reason, but yes, in my opinion the popularity of newspaper has gone down, because you have, in today's time, you have internet, mobile phones, you have easily access of internet. So if you want any news, if you want to read any news, you have your phone and you just open your phone and you can read anything and anywhere. But there are also some other people who start their day with their newspaper. Okay, so newspaper are also cheap, because if you if you want to read anything on your mobile phone, you need internet, so it is costly, you have to pay. Of course you also you have to buy newspaper, but the thing is, like newspaper, I have no idea what is going to happen after 20 years, what will be the scenario. But of course I have some guesses about the popularity of newspaper has fallen down, because people prefer reading news on on their phone, mobile. So there are so many things which can be said. So now I have another question. How does the media influence us? Of course media influences us, of course, because when you are watching anything, if you are watching television, you are always shown so many advertisement, and if you are shown advertisement repeatedly, you they brainwash, and they always they try to make us feel like we are not good enough, of course, because you can see we never try to understand, like they always try to manipulate us. Like if you want to look like very if you want to look very beautiful, very handsome, so you have to use this cream, you have to use this cosmetic. But like we have to understand that like your face is god gifted. I mean, you cannot change your face. And of course, I mean, I'm not against the usage of cosmetic things and all the products. They, because they claim that if you use our product, I mean, we will change you forever. I don't think so, because if there are so many things, I mean, it's natural. You cannot change yourself. I mean, you cannot change anything. Of course, you can use them, use their products. And the second things, like if you look at yourself in the mirror, like they always try to make us feel like you are not good enough, and they generate inferiority complex in us, like we are not good enough, we don't look very, I mean, beautiful. So there are so many things, and we always I mean, we feel the requirement of using all these things. But we have to understand, like any celebrity who comes on, I mean, on television, on any, I mean, in any ads, and he just I mean, he is paid so much huge amount of money, so he is doing so, and you blindly follow him. I'm not going to tell the name of any celebrity, I mean, any actress. Of course, she is beautiful, and she is saying that you should also try this cosmetic, and you will also start looking like me. So you also start believing in her, because she is I mean, she is very famous. But we never try to I mean, use our mind, that I mean, they are trying to manipulate us, they are playing with our mind. And we have so much faith, even like if he is standing there, if he is ready to sell poison, and you will buy the poison, because he is so famous. So first of all, we have to understand that what is good for us, and we have to understand the differences. I mean, we don't have to be very, we don't have to, like if you are following anyone, just put a question mark. Why are you following him? Because you are shown. So you don't know anything, you don't know any reality about his life, about her life, and you just have an assumption. Okay, so I want to move to my another question. Are video games responsible for bad behaviors among children? Video games. So in today's time, you can see, I mean, all I mean, groups of, I mean, all ages of groups, they watch, I mean, they play video games on their mobile phones, computer screen, of course. And I mean, video games have become the great source of enjoyment. If you want to pass your time, you are just, I mean, you are busy there, you are playing video games there. Okay, I'm not saying that it is very harmful, but I think it has also some bad effects. Of course, you don't know, but like I'm just giving you an example. Like if you flip any coin, it has two sides, so it has also two sides. It has some positive sides, some negative sides. Like if you are playing any puzzle game, puzzle solving game, I mean, you are applying your mind there, you have to think faster there, you have to think, because you are playing, I mean, you want to win the game and you want to reach the next level. But there are also some other games which are very offensive, I mean, and they are very violent. So when you are playing any game, so first of all, there are also some negative aspects of video games, like it also causes obesity. I mean, you are just, I mean, you are not moving anywhere, you are just sitting there and you are busy in your mobile phone, and you are, I mean, watching the screen of your phone. It also affects your eyesight. Okay, and the second thing is, like, you are not physically active, so there are so many diseases which causes, I mean, but you don't care because you have no idea. And even you also neglect your work, I mean, your primary work. Like, you, what's your primary work? Your I mean, education. You have no idea. I mean, if you start I mean, playing any game, I mean, you are not aware how much time you have already spent there, and you are busy, I mean. So here I mean there is also some responsibility, like your parents, they have to I mean understand like how much time I mean are you giving there. And the second thing, it also has some bad effects on your psychological I mean. I have also seen so many cases they have to face if they are playing video games. Now they are suffering from many diseases, like they have some mental disorder, like they have some, like they are not able to concentrate on any work. And even it also affects your if you are a student, it also affects your I mean your study. So there are so many things that we have to understand. So the last question is like, what is what is your favorite book and why? Of course I have the habit of reading books, and I have always I have always said in my video that I always try to read more and more books. And there are so many books, but here I have to pick only one book, is by Robin Sharma. He is my favorite author. He has written so many books, and millions of his copies have already been sold. So The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, this is the book I have I have recently read this book. And Robin Sharma is also a motivational speaker, and he has already written so many books. So in this book there are 7 segments. Like in this book he has talked about Julian. He was a lawyer, and it's like a fictional. Of course this is a self-help book. If you have not watched if you have not read this book, you should read this book, because this book is something that teaches you about your life skill. And it also puts a question mark on our life. So in this book they have talked about our mind. Like he has also talked about like our mind is like a garden. Like if you have a garden, you have to take care of your garden. You have to there are so many things, like if you put good thoughts in your mind also becomes like this. And if you allow your mind like negative thoughts, so you also become like this. And like Julian, I have already told you in this book, who was suffering from stress and anxiety, and he goes to the mountain where he meets Yogi Raman, and he teaches him the seven life lesson. And after that, when he comes from there, he also teaches some others. So there are so many things that you can learn in this book. Okay, so that's all for today in this video.